My name is Nicola Spence. I work for DEFRA and my role is UK Chief Plant Health Officer. And I'm here to talk about the threats to the UK's plants and trees and how we deal with them. Well, plant health is really critical because, as we know, plants and trees are essential to producing food, timber, a whole range of products, as well as being very important for the environment and socially. You know, people benefit a lot from enjoying gardens and parks, so they are really, really critical. So protecting them is one of the government's priorities, and my role is to lead the response to look for threats to plants and trees and ways of managing them. We have an intensive process of horizon scanning for new threats, and then we register all those threats on something called the UK Plant Health Risk Register. So every month we're looking for potential new threats, and we get together scientists and policymakers to discuss the threat and the possible pathway and what we might do about it. So we've got more than 750 pests registered now on the risk register, and we prioritise them for action. So my job is to make decisions or recommendations to ministers about action that we might want to take on a particular pest. So we employ a very broad range of technologies to assist us, particularly in horizon scanning and looking for future threats. So that includes using helicopter flights. So we fly over the forest estate in England, and actually we also work with colleagues in the other nations of the UK, and we fly over the forests and take aerial photographs and video. And actually some diseases cause quite distinctive changes in the colour of the canopy, so it means that we can spot where a disease might be, and then we can send in a team on the ground to go and look more closely. It also means that we've got a historical record, so that we can go back year after year and see whether or not the situation has changed. Increasingly we're looking at sort of miniature technology to help us with this, such as drones. So for small forest areas we can send in a drone to fly above the canopy or within the canopy to look for a particular pest. And then we also deploy technology that we can take out into the field. So things like real-time PCR that we can deploy in small boxes at ambient temperature, and we can put them into the hands of inspectors and practitioners so that they can get a decision and an answer very, very quickly on the ground, and then feed that information back. Sometimes we haven't got time to wait for a laboratory diagnosis, so we need real-time information on the ground. We increasingly look at the defence technology sector to actually help us develop new technology, because they're often at the leading edge to try and protect us against sort of bioterrorism and chemical threats. So by working with them we can adapt their technology to use in plant health. I think it's a really exciting time to be thinking about a career in plant pathology and plant health. We have such a wide range of opportunities. So anything from laboratory work where we look at diagnosis, or mathematical work where we're developing modelling, surveillance, sampling techniques, right through to practice in the field. So we have a whole team of people at airports and ports looking at produce, looking out for pests and diseases. And often they're the first ones to spot things, so I think that's quite exciting for them. And then that's a range of jobs in government, people that work for me who are helping to identify threats and understand what the impacts might be. And then right through to people on the ground working with farmers and growers, looking at solutions and management options.